only got a week left before Halloween, so I'm gonna do one more design for you guys this month. I've already went ahead and shaved my undercut. Now we're gonna put the design into it. Today, I'm going to try and do a bat in my undercut with some blood dripping down if I have room in the background. So I'm gonna start by shaving this design and then we'll dye it. I don't know how one week I can do a very, very detailed dragon eye, and the next week I struggle so hard with the simplest bat. I really don't recommend putting bleach on freshly shaven scalp, but I do it for you guys. I got my undercut bleached. Now we're gonna go ahead and start this color. I'm gonna put gray on top because I want to keep my hair light. I'm not going to tell you what I have planned, but I actually do have plans for next month. I did try to neutralize that green that I had in it with a little bit of pastel pink. I'm trying to get my hair all to one tone, so I'm just going to do the one color. I know, how boring, right? So last time I cleaned my brushes, I apparently didn't clean them well enough because I mixed yellow into this gray and it turned like a pewter green. Not what I had in mind, but it's still light enough to get out of my hair, so let's just do it. And since my life is so boring, I thought it would be fun if we played a game while I just did this one solid hair color. So I'm gonna whip out the good old topics game. If you've been around a while, you might know this. And since I'm just gonna be putting this gray and black on my undercut, I'm not worried about laying any of this gray down onto my undercut. Are you good at fixing things? Do you enjoy it? Yes, absolutely. I love like fixing things around the house. So if you watch my vlogs, you might know that I've been trying to repair up the apartment a little bit before we move out. And I'm not really trying too hard with this application. I'm just going around my circumference and then I'll go do the roots and stuff. I was gonna do the blood drops behind the bat, but I just don't think that there's enough space there without it being too busy. This is definitely not gray that I was expecting. See right here is the green that I have left over that I tried to tone down a little bit with the pink. And it's a good thing that I did because I was planning on putting gray over it, not more green, so boy did I just get lazy as hell there. There's no point in doing my roots. This isn't gonna cover my roots, so I'm just putting it in my hand and we're smearing it and smearing it. I got all of this applied and it is looking a little bit grayer than I expected because I did have that silver / gray still in my hair a little bit. So, yay! It's not this green. It looks a little bit more gray on my hair. So, besides the parts that I neutralized with the pink, that is green again. So, I'm back to where I started pretty much, but it's fine. How often do you try new or uncomfortable things? What is a recent example? I try it quite often actually. I very, very much love to challenge myself. So like, for example, the dragon's eye that I did in my previous video, yeah, that was a challenge and I can't believe I succeeded, but yeah, I did. When you make a mistake that others find funny, are you able to laugh at yourself? No. I'll laugh at myself in front of people, but when I go to look back at the moment, at the end of the day, I'm like, you stupid. Okay, enough questions. I'm gonna put this blackout on first, and then I'll go in with this gray on the background. Back doesn't look the greatest right now, but let's just wait until we wash it out and see what the lines make it look like. I'm gonna put this up and let it process for about an hour, and I will very, very carefully rinse it out with cold water to preserve my makeup because I want to take a couple pictures in it, and I'll be back. Okay, it's not completely dry yet, but I gotta wake up early in the morning, and it pretty much looks the exact same, a little bit more silver. As far as the undercut goes, the gray dye didn't really take, so I went and slapped some orange on it when you weren't looking, and I think it made it look much better. Not necessarily a success, but it's not necessarily a failure either, so I'll take it. If you enjoyed this video, even though it wasn't that dramatic of a change, don't forget to hit that like button down below. It really helps me out. And until next time, guys, remember to keep your heads up and stay spooky.